What happens when a civilization gets wiped out by a tsunami? A Bronze Age Aegean civilization on the island of Crete and other Aegean islands date back to 3500 BC, with the complex urban civilization known to be the first greatest civilization, which was supposed to be long-lasting. So we can just go back in time and witness the beautiful Minoan civilization and what happened to it. On the edges of the Aegean Sea lies a large island named Crete. It was home to one of the most incredible and developed civilization of the Bronze Age. They flourished from 3000 BC to 1450 BC and were the first advanced civilization in Europe. They had massive building complexes, tools, artwork, writing systems, and a massive trade network. The name Minoan derived from the mythical king Minos and was coined by Evans, who identified the site as Knossos with the labyrinth of Minotaur and was based on the sea economy and power of this civilization. The Minoan civilization has been described as the earliest in Europe. The Minoans built large and elaborate palaces up to 4 stories high, featuring elaborate plumbing systems and decorated with frescoes. The Minoan period saw extensive trade by Crete and Aegean and Mediterranean settlements, particularly those in the Near East. Through traders and artists, Minoan cultural influence reached beyond Crete to the Cyclades, the Old Kingdom of Egypt, copper-bearing Cyprus, Canaan and Levantine coast, and Anatolia. Some of the best Minoan art was preserved in the city of Ecroteria on the island of Santorini. Minoan civilization was almost forgotten in history until the 1900s. British archaeologist Sir Arthur Evans excavated and restored the ruins of Knossos, and his efforts led to knowledge about Minoan civilization. Sir Arthur Evans, in full Sir Arthur John Evans, was a British archaeologist who excavated the ruins of the ancient Knossos in Crete and uncovered evidence of a sophisticated Bronze Age civilization, which he named Minoan. Finally, Arthur reached the island of Crete, where, guided by stories of the population, he then found the site of the legendary palace of Knossos, which belonged to King Minoan. Arthur dedicated his entire life to his research about his civilization. What happened to the historic civilization? Studies say that the island was devastated by one of the worst natural disasters, a huge volcanic eruption. Early 20th century archaeologists knew of the devastating volcano, and some concluded it must have snuffed out the Minoan civilization almost instantly. Was it fire or water that delivered a death blow to the Minoans? Based on archaeologist evidence, studies indicate that a massive tsunami generated by the Thera eruption devastated the coast of Crete and destroyed many Minoan settlements. But what caused the tsunami? Researchers included seafloor survey suggest that it was likely caused by huge amounts of hot ash and lava spewing from the volcano, what volcanologists call pyroclastic flows, and pouring down its slopes into the water at high speed. The giant waves, or tsunamis, had been unleashed by the volcano that traveled and hit the shores of Crete, destroying the northern coast of Crete, the plantations, the crops, the ships, and commerce, devitalizing and deviating the Minoan civilization. But some studies say that the aftermath of the volcanic eruptions caused by the ashes to invade the island of Crete, blocking the sunlight and generating a toxic mist that killed crops and animals, and significantly it brought famine that led to revolts and violence. Minoans did not disappear overnight. They became ripe for attack by ferocious enemies. The last inhabitants of Crete abandoned their cities and took refuge for over a century in the mountains of the island. No longer able to withstand invaders, one of the most splendid cultures of the ancient world came to an end due to their main means of existence and defense against afflicted. Minoans became easy prey for the Mycenaeans, allowing other people from Greece to occupy the ancient Minoan cities, which invaded the island from the Greek mainland. The Minoans and their influence was enormous for the Greek people who appeared afterward due to them. The trading and relationships of many civilizations also became possible in the Bronze Age. This inspired great writers such as Plato to create his story about Atlantis, as in reality, it does not exist, and it's a myth. So guys, we have come to a stop. I hope you guys enjoyed our video. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel to see similar exciting videos. Give us your feedback in the comment box below. See you all in the next video. Until then, goodbye.